What is going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today we're just going to be going through my collection since childhood. And some of these cards actually belong to my siblings, but they're no longer into Pokemon, so they've kind of melded into my collection. So we're just starting off here with the base set, and none of these are going to be first edition, but I definitely have some in my collection. I'll show you later. We'll just kind of go through these pretty quickly. Definitely just a trip through your childhood probably as well. Some nostalgia going on with the artwork and cards. Love going back through all of them and organizing them. But we'll go through these kind of quickly because there's a lot of duplicates and nothing that crazy. All the good stuff was at the beginning. But, like, what is that Porygon art? Looks like a PlayStation 1 game or something. Bunch of Charmeleons, Super Potion. As a kid, I never knew actually how to play the Pokemon game. I just kind of knew that Pokemon evolved, so he'd put the ascending order of Pokemon on top of each other, but probably like most people as a little kid, I did not know how to do the energy system or anything like that, and probably still don't, honestly, but still had a bunch of fun playing with my dad and brothers. Trading cards is always the best part of everything though, so. A bunch of Digletts here. Sandshrews. Chops. Wow, look at all those Machops. Some Electrics. A bunch of Ponytas too, wow. Not my favorite fire type Pokemon, but definitely cool. We got the Bills. Alright, so I think that's probably in. Yeah, just a bunch of potions at the end there. Alright. So that was all of my non-holographic rares and uncommons of the base set. So we're just going to kind of go through chronological order here. So we got the jungle set next, starting off with a very damaged Pinsir. The back actually doesn't look that bad in the sleeve, but that front is pretty rough. Pretty much all of my cards I wish I would have taken better care of now, but hey, what are you gonna do? Got that cool Butterfree. Bunch of Glooms. Wow, Gloom has a whole cliff taken out of it. Marowaks, Primapes. Another damaged Rhydon. It's probably like one of my favorite cards growing up too. So it kind of sucks that it was all beat up. That's probably why it's so beat up, because I play with it all the time. Got the Persian, Lickitung, Pharaoh, Rapidash, Hindrian. Bellsprouts for days. Oddish. Going on a midnight stroll there. The Goldings. Cubone looking up in the stars, trying to see its parents. Rhyhorns. Meowth. The Jigglypuffs singing up in the trees. Oof, that one's seen better days. Bunch of Eevees. I've got the Chubby Cheeks Pikachu. That one's a little bent up too. Pokeball. Nice. Okay. And after the Jungle series came the Fossil series. Starting off here, we got the Ditto and the Hypno. Just two non-holographic rares. Ghastly, Slowbro. Bunch of Golducks. Tentacle, Cloyster, Kingler. One of my favorite Pokemons actually, but hard to use in the games if I haven't really found a good team for it yet. Seadras, Golduck, Sandslash, another one of my favorites. Very cool looking. Golem, Graveler, Magmars, the very plain looking Slowpokes, all the Zubats, Fossil Grimer, Tentacles, Shelder, Krabbies, Horsey with the ink, Psyduck. We got the fossil Pokemon, very cool. Geodudes. And we're trying to recycle some of those Jigglypuff cards from earlier. Some beat up energy searches. And a taped up, torn up, beat up Mysterious Fossil. Alright. So, as you probably noticed, not a lot of my cards are super crazy in these. This is going to be base set 2 coming up. Like these are the only 3 rares out of this whole set, but actually I have binder pages full of the more rare cards, so those will be coming up towards the end. We'll just kind of start moving through these pretty quickly here. Yeah, so definitely let me know down in the comments. Let me know down in the comments below what your favorite childhood card was. Like I said earlier, mine was the Rhydon, but it has seen better days now. And it's really not that crazy of a card, but that was my favorite Pokemon growing up, so always had it out playing with it, running around the house probably with it. Parents are probably pissed off the whole time, but that's okay. We got some upside down cards here. So I believe base set 2 is just a reprint of the base set with a couple extra cards, or it might be a reprint of the 3 previous sets. I'm not exactly sure. But something like that. As you can see, all the trainer cards are pretty much the same, all the Pokemon are pretty much the same as base set 1. Alright, let's stick this guy off to the side. And coming up are some of my favorite sets is the Team Rocket ones. So these have a little R in the corner, and all of them are like the Team Rocket cards. So the Dark Vileplume with the nasty crease on it. Dark Slowbro, the nice line drawn right through it. Probably my little brother, Josh, if you're out there. Thanks a lot, man. But I thought the poses of these, the artwork, were always cooler than the original 3 sets. Yeah, you can see Josh with the J up top there again. Yeah, so I just thought the artwork was really cool. Having the kind of the dark type Pokemon and, well, not the dark type Pokemon, but the Team Rocket Pokemon, kind of another Josh card. Did a little turn compared to the other 3, and then with the Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge cards with the Gym Leaders type Pokemon. Those are really cool too. Another Josh card, perfect. Dark Charmander. It's one of the only artworks I don't like out of this set. It's a Dark Charmander, but that's alright. Next up we got Neo Genesis. So this is starting out the next kind of series after Team Rocket. That's just my name card, sorry. So these kind of are going into the Johto region, and it's cool Onyx artwork. This is kind of the new next set after the base set. And then we've got kind of with the name keeps going, Neo Discovery. So we have this cool Neo Discovery like promo card that I just randomly found everything, and it was like almost perfect condition. So I'm sure it's not worth anything, but it's kind of cool just to have for keepsake. And we got the Butterfree, Fortress, Ursaring, and then the Unknowns. Metapod artwork, Corsola. And then it also introduced the baby type Pokemon, so you can see, this is the Igglypuff, Balls and Jigglypuff down there. I believe there's also, the Tyrogue. You can see all three of them down below as well. Dunsparce, that one's pretty beat up. And then the Energy Arc. Alright. And then Neo Revelations. I don't have any of the holographic rares out of that one. But it's a pretty short list there. If you're wondering why I have kind of these random sets, I think I counted over 30 sets. I won't show you all of them today, but it's because I always bought cards at, look at that damage. I always bought cards at garage sales. My parents would always take me to garage sales, buy them up in bulk before everybody knew that their cards were going to be worth something someday, and you just kind of dig through them, see what you got after you got home. So this is the Legendary Collection, which is another reprint set. So you'll notice all the artwork's the same as earlier. Might be going too fast for you guys on camera, so if I make you seasick, sorry about that. But nothing really to show there. Alright, the next big set is the Expedition set. So these kind of have the different borders, and definitely different artwork, but I always like the borders for these cards. But yeah, so there's Hitmonlee. I thought the different artwork on the borders was always cool because it kind of set it apart a little bit. And then you also got kind of the new age graphics for some of the cards. You still got, this looks more old school, and then you got the more dynamic, especially with that Pikachu artworks there. Okay. And then we got the Aquapolis set, same border design on there, so the Muck, Tyrogue. It's definitely a different looking Tyrogue than earlier. Hitmontop, Porygon, and Houndour, sorry. So let me go into the, I guess this is EX Sandstorm, Omnimaster, Omastar, sorry, Nuzleaf. I'll just go through these pretty quickly because there's not a whole lot there. Alright. And then we got their EX Dragons. So we got the Salamence, one of the best dragon types in my opinion. Crawdaunt, Giraffe. I really like the crustacean Pokemon, but I hate seafood and especially shellfish to eat. So kind of an interesting dilemma there for me. But, like, who doesn't want a Crawdaunt on their team? A little bit beefed up stats though, hopefully. Alright. We got EX Hidden Legends coming up next. Sunny Castform, Golbat, Glalie. I don't know actually how to pronounce that word, so sorry if I'm messing up. Alright. And then we got EX Fire Red, Leaf Green, and I actually still have the, like, I must have got this out of a deck box or something. It's kind of the card list and like promotional stuff on it, but kind of just cool to keep around. A little nostalgia pass there too. But getting into the cards, so you can see that the borders have changed again. Dodrio, Arcanine, Holographic, Drowsy, and Pidgeot. One of my favorite Charmeleon artworks. Bunch of trainers, Krabby, Seal, Pidgeys, Magnemite, Growlithe, Charmander. Alright. Then I got the EX Team Magma and Aqua. So we have the Double Rainbow Energy, Team Aqua's Corphish, Team Aqua's Caravana, and then I got the Claydol, Houndoom. And I'll just kind of go through the rest here. I really like the sets that have, like the Team Rocket set, Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes set. And then this is going to be the Team Rocket Return set. I don't know. I like that there's a little bit difference in the Pokemon. Just having like the Giovanni's Golbat or something like that. I always thought it was really cool. So we got the EX Deoxys, and of course we'll have to start with Deoxys first. And then we got Grumpig, Natu, and a bunch of more comments here. Two different Seligma artworks. Alright, and then Unknown Forces. We got a holographic energy recycle. You can see kind of scratches in that guy, pretty beat up. I'll just kind of speed through these once again. Not a whole lot different to see in this set. Except that it's the first dark card we have. I don't know when dark type energy or dark type Pokemon came into being, but that's interesting to note. Probably right about this time. EX Legends Maker, we got Gorbis. Yeah, that's probably about it. This guy. So, sorry I'm kind of speeding through these. I don't think anyone really cares to look at common and uncommon cards that much. But if I missed your favorite Pokemon card that I might have had and you could see it in the corner of your eye, sorry. And just for the sake of time, we're going to kind of speed through these. This is the EX Power Keepers, by the way. And then on to Diamond and Pearl. Diamond and Pearl is one of my, actually it is my favorite region, Sinnoh region, and game. So I love those cards. We've got the Mysterious Treasures coming up next. These, some of them have the level feature there. I don't know if all of them do or not, but it looks like all of them do. It's kind of an interesting idea to put in levels, even though it doesn't really matter for the rest of the card, but pretty cool. And then we got the Secret Wonders set, beat up Wartortle, drawn Smeargle. And sorry, my neighbor's being kind of loud if you can hear that. Alright, and then Great Encounters. We got Claydol. Alright. Okay, let's see what else we'll get into here. There's also like Topps cards. I don't know if anybody remembers these. They're kind of just little clips of movies or TV shows. So these are from the previews to the first Pokemon movie, Pikachu's Vacation. Kind of cool. And then we got Mewtwo Strikes Back here. This one's chromed over. You can see they have the chrome versions, which are like the rarer kind, and then the non-chrome versions. I don't think I have all of them from Mewtwo Strikes Back, but I do have quite a bit. This one shows the clone Charizard. That was like my favorite Pokemon. I love the clone ones. There's like the cool birthmark designs on them. And then these ones are just the Pokemon types. So this is a chromed Wartortle, Bulbasaur, Venusaur. And then this one like came out of a magazine or something, I think. Then we got the Brock Trainer. And this one actually has like other cards that you can fit around it like this. Kind of like a 9 pattern, I think. And it all builds into a pattern, but I only have the one. The middle one at least. Okay, so that was the Topps cards. Let's go into the binder sets here that I have. So these are some of my Japanese cards. None of them are really that cool looking, but I don't know why I have those ones separated like that, but I do. Then we've got kind of our reverse holo page with the Piplup promo card. Latios and Latios from kind of like a starter deck series, I think. Really beat up Kabutops. Delta Species one, I really wish that was in better condition, and then this Venusaur is torn up as well. Kind of a bummer on both of those. But you're a kid, you're just playing with cards, who cares? Another set of cool Vaporeon Delta Species one. And then Team Aqua's Mightyena. And then a Mew promo card down at the bottom there. And then we got Metachan. Beat up Lombre. Alright. So then we'll start getting into more of the classic cards that I keep in binder things here. We got a first edition Clefairy, actually, and it's actually in Italian, so this is another one of those garage sale items that you just kind of randomly find and it gets added to your collection. First edition Machamp. I feel like I've seen so many of these online. Everybody has one. The Magneton, holographic Muck. And we got the Moltres, Lapras from Fossil, Dark Alakazam, holographic, and Dark Machamp, which is pretty scratched up on that guy. But those are from the Rocket series. And then we'll get into the Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes, and I got these mixed in, as you can see. So the Gym Heroes is the kind of white circle, and then a very similar darker circle is the Gym Challenge series. And at first I thought that the Gym Heroes was just the first 4 gym leaders, and then Gym Challenge was the last 4. But as you can see, they're kind of mixed in. So we got Brock Sandslash there. We'll come over to Misty. Got Misty's Poliwrath here. Excuse me, my voice is kind of getting raspy. We got Lieutenant Surge coming up next. So we got Lieutenant Surge Pikachu. We got a cool holographic Lieutenant Surge Magneton. And then Erica is after Lieutenant Surge. We got a bunch of different Erica Oddishes. 2 from Gym Heroes, and then the last one's from Gym Challenge. First edition Erica's Vileplume holographic card. And then first edition Erica's Executor non-holographic. Alright, we're still on Erica's page here for a second. We got Jigglypuff, Ivysaur, and then we go into Koga. I just have the 2. So we got Koga's Pidgey and then Koga's Golbat. And Sabrina. Once again, several different artworks. We got the first edition Sabrina's Abra, and also first edition Sabrina's Drowsy. And Slowbro down here. And then going into Blaine's cards, first edition Doduo. And then this is probably my favorite card, and it's actually in kind of decent condition. Got a little crease at the bottom here and a little mark up top here. But this Blaine's Arcanine, holographic, very cool. Giovanni's Machoke, first edition. And then we got the Japanese version. And then down on the back here we actually have just the regular English version as well. And then Giovanni's Meowth. Okay. And then we'll kind of go through my single cards. Coming close to the end, guys. So these cards are just kind of singled out. It's got Metal Energy. It's a World Championship 2005 card. Kind of a special edition one. And then these are going to be my first edition, so I'm actually just going to pull all these out at once. Kind of save some of the cooler cards for last, though. Yeah. We'll just kind of go through these. Here's a Pokeflute, once again in Italian, and a Water Energy first edition in Italian as well. And then we got Tangela. These are all going to be first editions here. Team Rocket Charmander. Team Rocket Rattata, Dark Raticate, Meowth from the Rocket series, Psyduck. I must have been collecting Rocket, must have been like one of my first sets because that's most of my cards in first edition. If not all of them, honestly. Something funny about this card is actually in the first print, the Japanese print, it's doing a little upskirt look, but in English, obviously, they had to censor that for the kids here. But we'll keep going. So then we get into the Fossil, just the one card, I think, actually. And then Jungle. One of the Neo series here. I think it's Neo Discovery, I believe is that symbol. But okay. So these are kind of the first edition cards. We also have this Mewtwo promo card with the Warner Brothers, the first movie promo card. And then So these cards are called Shadowless. They're not first edition, unfortunately. You can have Shadowless and first edition, which are like the most rare cards. But you can tell because on the sides here, there's no shadowing. Whereas if I show you this first edition card, you can kind of see that dark shadow across the edge. You don't have that on these cards, so that's kind of one of the first prints they did, or a misprint kind of thing. So I just have the 3 commons there. And then I've added to my collection recently, so I'll kind of walk you through those cards as well. These are cards I picked up in the last few months. So there's a Poliwrath holographic base set. Very cool. Kind of just saw this on OfferUp, and it's kind of a package deal, and the guy ended up giving it to me for free. So thanks to that guy if he's listening. Doubt it, but then this also came with a package. It's a Mew promo card, and completely sealed, which is kind of rare, and I had no idea it was coming. It was another surprise. So maybe I'll open it and see what card it is later on, but for now I want to keep it sealed. And then if you guys watched my last video, you recognize my Magneton pulls and then the Blastoise. I just love this artwork, so I'm going to keep that in my collection. Probably sell the rest of those cards though. And then I've added some, sorry for moving the camera, some trainer cards, full arts, Brock and Misty, kind of just nostalgic pieces with Giovanni, and then Jesse and James, so the Kanto gym leaders, and then kind of the bad guys as well, even though Jesse and James have followed them around, I guess. And then this card is my favorite card. It is the promo Moltres Zapdos Articuno. But it's completely sealed. It's a stained glass version. Perfect condition. No scratches, no marks. I haven't seen any printing lines or anything like that, so I'll probably get this one graded when I can next. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope that this gave you a little trip down memory lane, and it might inspire you to go find your cards at home or your parents' house or whatever and take a look through. But if you guys don't mind, just hit that like button and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.